This is Dr. Peggy Semingson. My project was discourse analysis of discussion boards in elementary literacy-focused online teacher education courses. This year I was the facilitator of the Learning Analytics PLC. We studied different tools to learn about data analytics, and we also read a book and discussed it in depth. The book is Nudge, Improving Decisions About Health, Wealth, and Happiness, and we learned about how to use analytics to nudge students. So in my field of literacy, a common problem is that teachers are lacking some foundational knowledge about phonics. It's heavily linguistic. Some students are afraid of it. Some students never got phonics in their own childhood, so they're learning it for the first time as adults and as teachers. So what I'm interested in is the ways that students feel about phonics, as well as the ways that they discuss it in their text-based discussion board. A lot of the research points to this idea that some teachers have very weak knowledge about phonics. This can impact their own students' learning if the teacher lacks this knowledge. So I wanted to go ahead and dig deeper in a course that focused on elementary literacy instruction. So I had 3 project questions that are in progress. Question 1, based on text-based analysis of a large corpus of data, how do students feel sentiment analysis about the subject of phonics and beginning reading? 2, how do students discuss the subjects of phonics, word study, and beginning reading, a thematic analysis of their content? What are the key words related to the technical aspects of phonics, word study, and beginning reading that are the focus of the discussion board? And then accompanying that, I'm interested in comparing how do pre-service teachers dialogue about these topics on discussion boards, and how does that differ from the grad student dialogue? IRB approval was obtained, and this research is in progress. So how I'm going to do this is, for question 1, I will collect discussion board data, de-identify it, clean the data, and then go ahead and run it through LIWC, L-I-W-C, Linguistic Inquiry, and Word Count, and the link is right there. It's a well-established tool that will help me learn about different facets of the sentiment analysis of a large body of text. For question 2, thematic analysis, I will be using a traditional qualitative software tool, NVivo, to gather the data and to upload it into NVivo, and then to look for codes and categories. So this is a more traditional thematic analysis, although I'll be looking at ways to automatize this, to make it automatic. For question 3, I'll be doing a keyword analysis, so I'll be selecting some keywords to look for and maybe doing some frequency counts here. And so I'm really interested too in comparing the pre-service teacher dialogue about phonics with the grad student dialogue about phonics. And so far I'm going to be using, again, NVivo software, but I'm open to using other tools, especially for data visualization, so I can show these in other ways. Future goals include using the information from this, because discussion board data is at the heart of the class, and because the topic of phonics and word study and beginning reading is a key concept in this elementary literacy focused course. It's also one of the more challenging things to teach and learn. I will be doing a course redesign focusing on ways to support students in their study of phonics and word study, as well as looking for ways to foster scaffolding and support on the discussion board. I also want to look at ways to differentiate for students who are more beginners at teaching and learning about phonics and those students who are more advanced. So I'm basically going to use this to redesign classes and make suggestions for others who train and teach teachers in the area of elementary literacy. I'm also going to be part of the Civitas pilot group that will be looking at collecting formative data and using predictive analytics through Civitas. So I'm really excited about that. And these are my references. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me. And thank you for listening to my presentation. And I encourage you to check out my slides as well. Thank you.